First of all, I'd like to state the official position of the Pawnee Nation of Oklahoma as regarding the Keystone XL Pipeline. I'd like to say that the Pawnee Nation is in opposition to the construction of the XL Pipeline and the reroute as it stands right now. The reason for this is that the reroute comes down to the very, very middle of the very, very most sensitive areas of the Pawnee traditional tribal historical resources. Between Genoa and Fullerton, there couldn't be a more sensitive area having to do with our sacred sites, our cemeteries, and any kind of archaeological sites that we have. We really take exception to the fact that the Trans-Canada intends to run the pipeline down to this area whenever there's an entire region, 100 miles in either direction of this center line of this pipeline that they can use and not even interfere with any of our traditional cultural properties. You see no reason why they can't be doing anything like that. We'd like to say that the main things we're looking to guard against destruction of are historical cemeteries. I know that no one here would like to have any of the grandparents or the great-grandparents dug up and sent to museums. We'd like to have our sacred sites protected also, which we have 5 of in the lower Nebraska area and in the Kansas area. Needless to say that right in the middle of this area that the Trans-Canada intends to run the pipeline. We have untold archaeological sites, which are our towns, middens. There are plenty of sites around here that have not even been surveyed yet. They've just been put in the books since the 1930s. They've been identified, but they haven't even been surveyed. The Pawnee people have been around this area for probably 800 to maybe 1,000 years. I think that the first European that came up into this area was in 1541, whenever Coronado came up. That was, we were here for quite some centuries before. So needless to say, we have a tremendous amount of cultural resources that are up in this area. The area between Genoa and Fullerton is, again, our most sensitive areas, and that's the ones that we are most interested in protecting. Now we start going down towards the Steel City area. We also have some very, very highly sensitive areas down there in the Republican River area. The South Vanscoy tribe used to populate that area from 200 years ago to who knows how long before that, maybe as far back as 1,000 years even. But the thing is these are all new things that are coming on the horizon, this pipeline stuff, and we've been around for an awful long time, and we just see no reason in the world why they should be, we should take the brunt of all the damage that's going to be occurring here in the region between Genoa and Fullerton. I believe it would be impossible for them to dig a trench and not come up with some sort of human remains, some sort of towns, some sort of something. I mean, it has to do with the Pawnee Nation. We were known by other names before the Pawnee, the Nebraska phase, Central Plains tradition, the Escotty tradition, the Redbird phase, I believe it was, up around the Iowa, South Dakota area. But call them whatever you want. We were all Pawnee in those days. We go back 1,000 years at least in this area. 800 to about 1,000 years. And one thing we ask this committee is that they help us out to be able to keep our treasures from being destroyed and run over. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.